Morning, people. Look at my face. Look at me. I am unbelievably pissed, but trying my best to be calm. So I wake up. Well, not even wake up. Last night I heard something like the drum moving, like somebody stealing the drum. Tried to wake hubby up. He was like in deep sleep. So I just came out and turned the outside light on. Stopped for a while and I heard it again. And I was like, you ain't asleep and you're too groggy, you can't even bother. Anyway, I wake up to hearing that the pipe at the bottom of our gate is burst. And I'm like, what the hell? Which pipe burst? Anyway, so we come down to investigate, and sure enough, the pipe burst. Like all the water is like the water pressure is wicked. Look at my face. It's the water is going up to the house. So interestingly enough, I'm like, let me go look where the drum is. So I come. The drum is normally here, right here. When I came, it wasn't there. Some genius, some very nice, kind human being decided, it'd be nice to give us some exercise this morning. They moved the drum, empty out everything out of it. You can see I grew up on the road. Put the drum all the way across the way yesterday, the bus stop. What's wrong with people? So I'm supposed to apparently believe that a madman did this. I guess the madman is the only person who would be interested in that drum. I don't know if he was planning to sleep in it or what. I'm not 100% convinced it's a madman do it, but I don't know. I don't care. I'm going to clean it up. I'm going to find a nice song playing in my head, clean this ish up, and I did say, I did tell hubby to tie the drum, but time, it just never happened yet. And he just got back this weekend, so Woosa, pray for me, people, pray for me. I trying, because all of us have a little crazy in us, and nobody don't want me unleash my crazy, because me live up here so with me pitney them. If people think they want to come up here, come harass me, them have a different thing coming. Alright, just pray for me. We gotta take up garbage on a good Sunday morning. Suppose Marley wake up, suppose the kids ready. Me catch her. Anyway, y'all hear that? Here it is. Pressure is pretty heavy, of course, so I have to put a rock over it. Trying to get help now. What can you do, huh? And it's Sunday. I don't even know if NWC gonna give us any help today. And the hurricane's supposed to come today. Like, yo, the devil I try work hard. Don't even try hard to piss me off. So, because I know that I calm myself down, I'm just like, I do this and give thanks, because I'm giving thanks that Marley don't wake up, because when Marley wake up, I'm done. I'm going to say now, I'm going to allow myself to think that the two incidents aren't related. I kind of need to think that they aren't related. It would be very sad if somebody really on purpose did that stuff. So anyways, how I see it is just the madman moved the drum and emptied it out and carried across the road, and where the pipe burst is right below the avocado tree, pear tree. So it's very possible, because I saw like two pears there that clearly just recently fell. So I think the pear fell and burst the pipe where it burst it. So I have to figure out a solution for that. Now the drum, we'll secure the drum today, and think it's kind of scary to think that somebody opened that gate and came in, because the drum wasn't on the outside, it was on the inside. So I'm just going to make sure that gate is secured. Normally it just looks locked, and we leave it like that. So anyway, lessons learned. It's 7:45 now. I should have been in my bed, enjoying a nice Sunday morning sleep, but I'm going to sit here for a little bit and then get to the date today, because I'm going to church come hell or high water, and Hurricane Matthew is nowhere in sight. So yeah, I'm going to have a good day. I hope that you guys have a good day. Don't let anything, no matter what kind of mishaps happen, no matter what kind of inconveniences happen, do not let the devil steal your joy. Enjoy your day, have fun, smile, and being in good spirits, okay? Take care. Hi guys, went to church. Church was good. Of course church was good. I didn't bring Marley to church with me today, which is not, not necessarily a good thing, but I got to listen to the service, and I don't always get to do that. I'm in a much better mood than this morning. Understandably, I tried to control my mood, and I think I succeeded, but it kind of did rub me the wrong way that some madman decided to come move my garbage and all that stuff. And if that madman thinks that I'm going to be picking up garbage every morning, we have another thing coming, I'm going to set up something for him, or lay wait him out there and go like a real bad man joker. Anyways, I don't know what I'm going to do apart from securing the garbage bin. If this madman decides that he's gonna give me work to do every morning, God help me. Guys, sorry about the sound of the cars. I can't really do too much about that, living kind of so close to the roadside. Anyway, let me see what I remember from church today. Alright, so Pastor Dwight is on a series. He started a series called Friendship. I'm not sure what the official title is, but for the rest of the year, I think he's going to be. Let me see if this is a good light. It doesn't seem to be the best light, but I hope you can see. Yeah. So, friendship with Jesus. That's what he's focusing on, and I think it's such a good message, a good thing to be focusing on. And I like where he's at there, because imagine if you really consider having a friendship with Christ. If you focus on having a friendship with Christ, like you have your best friend. Anything happen to you can tell your best friend about that, and your best friend will be there to, even if they can't give you advice, you can lean on them. But when I listen to Pastor Dwight talk about friendship with Jesus, it just makes me remember that when something bad happens to you, when anything happens to you, the first person you really should share this with is Christ. The other day I remember what happened to me. Oh yes, I do remember what happened to me. Anyways, something happened the other day, and the old me, I'm on a path of transformation. I'm on a path of improving myself. So, of course, every now and then I might falter and make a little mistake and thing. But because I'm consciously trying to change and to be better and to have a closer relationship with God, when that issue arose, when this issue came up in last week, I almost did the whole panicking thing, because I used to be a big panicker, worry like. When worrying is like your culture, that's what you do, that's what you know. So it's kind of hard to break out of. But anyway, so a little issue came up, and right as I was about to fret about it and worry about it, it's like God nudged me and said, yo, Shauna, are you not learning? Aren't you learning that the first thing you must do is just talk to me about it? And so I ignored the inclination to call a friend and tell them about it, and I just sat there on the couch. I was talking to hubby, and we were trying to come up with a solution for this, and we thought we had a solution and we were set on it. And then the plan fell through, so that's when I almost started to panic. But then I remembered, no, do not panic, just talk to him. And I sat there on the couch, and I don't even think hubby knew I was praying, and I just said a silent little prayer. I'm like, God, if this is not to be, I will accept it, but I'm placing this situation in your hands. You know what we want to do, we want to help. This is something that is a little bit out of our hands, and I don't know what to do. So Lord, just help me. Yeah. Anyways, and I kid you not, within a minute or two, I heard hubby say something, and I'm like, what did you just say? It's like God just told him what to say, and then I jumped on it, and I'm like, yes, that's the solution, that's it. Like, if I had messaged a friend or called a friend or leaned on regular people, and I love my friends, I love you guys, thank you so much for being my friend, but because I learned my lesson and spoke to God about it, he just showed us a solution so quickly, like, made me think like, geez, how did I not think of that? But you can't think of everything on your own. You cannot. You need him. So anyways, back to, so yes, I'm learning, I'm improving, yeah. Anyway, so now with church today, what the thing that stood out with what Pastor Dwight spoke about today, first of all, with this whole season of, you know, finding friendship with Jesus, he's focusing on the book of John, 1 John. I'm not sure if he's going to go into the second book, but right now that's where we're at. Today we're on 1 John 2, verses 15 to 17 specifically. But anyways, the thing that stood out today is when he said that he was saying how just as how God, you know, opened the heavens and said, "This is my son in whom I'm well pleased," we must acknowledge, we must accept that what God bestows on Jesus, or all of the way how God regards Jesus is the way how he regards us as believers. We can boldly claim the same things that Jesus has, or the same things that Jesus can claim. We have that claim too. So it was a little bit of a revelation, because it's like I've been to cell meetings, life groups, I've been to services where they speak about knowing who you are in Christ, and that's very important. And I get all that, but it's just funny how no matter how much you go over one scripture or one lesson, there's still more that God can reveal to you. And it was quite a revelation to me to think about that. Just imagine that Jesus is saying, "You are my child in whom I am well pleased." Like, you who is imperfect, who's working on it, as long as you're a believer, God is saying, "You are my son, you are my daughter, you are my child in whom I am well pleased." That is so powerful, and I thank God for that revelation. I thank God that he told Pastor Dwight to tell me that, because I'm taking that seriously. I'm claiming that. That's mine. Nobody can take that from me from this day forth, that I am his child in whom he is well pleased. Even when I fault and I make mistakes, I don't care. I can just get up, you know, have my little conversation with God, dust that off my shoulder, and know that I'm his child in whom he is well pleased. So I'm sharing that with you guys. I hope that I touched somebody with it. I'm not going to go preach. We're doing it every Sunday. If you don't mind it, I might do that, I don't know. But I wanted to share a little bit because it blessed me, so I want to bless somebody else. And yes, it was a good day. I don't know what else I have to share right now. Oh, yes. So the next thing I had this thought earlier when I was taking a shower, because you know the best thoughts come when you're taking a shower. And I was thinking about this whole friendship thing, and so it's no surprise that I went to church and, you know, Pastor was still talking about friendship. But as they're thinking about friendship, and I don't remember, Shameless Maya on YouTube put out a video recently, and she was saying how Jesus is her homie. And I laughed when she said that, because that just sounds so casual. But yeah, Jesus is my homie too. And then it just got me to thinking, you know, Jesus is my BFF. And it made me think, why not make Jesus is my BFF shirts? So I'm saying this to put it out there that I'm going to create Jesus is my BFF shirts. And I think I'm going to use Teespring or whatever that company is that you can design shirts and sell them. So I'm going to create this, and by the time I edit this video, I hope to have the video up. I hope to have the t-shirt designed, and you can buy it if you please and share it and whatever. I just want to do it for doing its sake, and so I can be accountable to myself, and so I can do something, just, you know, like be productive, do something that might help to serve the Lord. Anything that is to the glory of his name, I want to do. I'm not trying to make a business out of this. You know, we all need money and we all need to make money and blah blah, but that's not the point. I just want to do something that is, you know, Jesus does so much for us. He does so much for, I don't know if in our lifetime you can ever do enough to thank God for all he does for us, but I don't think that's a bad start. What do you think? I'm going to make these shirts, and hopefully it's all cute, and God will bless me with some nice design skills this week. I don't know. And I'll make the shirts. You can tell me what you think of them, and if you're so inclined, please buy it, you know. by it. It's more about just being able to proudly walk around with Jesus is my BFF. I think that's so cool. You know, there's so many things that we promote and we walk around. We have on these shirts with Calvin Klein and all these different people's names on it. And then, you know, even with the hurricane that's impending, look outside. It's all nice and sunny. Anyway, yes, but I noticed something that kind of disturbed me. I see where people on Facebook are having this very senseless debate about how you know, there are those that are praying for the hurricane to spare Jamaica, and then there are other people who are bashing the people who are praying, saying, you know, why we have to bring God into it, and how basically that we're ungrateful, something like that. And they're saying if the hurricane skips us, it's going to go to Haiti. How can we be praying for it to skip us? What about the people in Haiti? I don't know exactly what they're saying, but that's irrelevant. Like, people who pray for the hurricane to not hit Jamaica are the same people who are praying for the hurricane to stop. Like, I believe in a God who can walk on water. So stopping a hurricane is nothing for Jesus, nothing for God to do. So don't think that when somebody's praying for the hurricane to not hit us, or when people are saying that the hurricane isn't going to hit us because of all the prayer, no matter what other scientific explanations there are for the hurricane not hitting us, it is still good to be grateful. It is still good to give glory to God. It's still good to acknowledge him when good things happen. When bad things are happening, still acknowledge him. So don't make other people come post up on a Facebook page and make you feel like enough load up Jesus. Load up Jesus every opportunity you get. Give him thanks every opportunity you get, because people spend so much time, like, I've seen this meme going around, and I so agree with it, where they're saying nobody wants to offend anybody, but when it comes to Jesus, nobody don't seem to care. Listen, load up on a thing. If you love Jesus, say it proudly, wear it proudly. That's why I'm gonna make that shirt here, because me, I go walk around with my Jesus is my BFF shirt, and who not like it can stay, because me not see how wearing a shirt or how loading up Jesus affects your day. If you don't agree with it, and somebody isn't saying something hateful and bad, why complain about it? Like, there are people on Facebook who just want to say something for saying its sake. Like, come on, if what a person is saying isn't hurting anybody and it is a positive thing, leave them alone. Like, just please, you don't have to agree with it. We all have to answer to God someday, whether you want to agree with it, whether you want to like it, yes or no. All of us will have to kneel before him. So who know it, and who don't want to know it can stay there and know it. I'll pray for y'all though. Anyways, I gotta go. I'm ranting. I'm on this much longer than I thought I'd be, and I got laundry to do and mummy stuff. So take care, people.